Hey everybody, how's it going? I'm Sethum and welcome back to another video. Today in this video, folks, I am going to be showing you how to tame a Dillo, and this is a beginner's guide aimed at players just starting out in Ark. The Dillo is your basic carnivore and the first carnivore that you will most likely be taming in the game. It is a hostile creature, and so for this you will need to knock it out. I'm going to show you everything that you need to know in this guide. So if you guys enjoy it and find it useful and informative, please don't forget to support me on the channel by hitting that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're new and haven't already for more similar content from myself. And if you have just subscribed, why not check out some of my other videos and guides here on this channel? Who knows, you might just enjoy them. And don't forget to hit that bell icon so that you get notified when I upload new videos and content to the channel. Also, for those interested, you can always find me on the Sethopia Discord. Links to this, of course, you can find down below in the video's description as well as in a pinned comment from myself. Before we get into it, you will need a couple of things so that you can tame a Dillo. You will want some bolas, you will want some fresh meat, some raw meat, and you will also want something to knock it out with. You can do this with a club. I do recommend using a bow and trank arrow. So let's see what you will need in order to craft trank arrows. This is what you will need. You will need narcotic and normal arrows, so you'll have to unlock those. You can unlock the trank arrows at level 21. You will be able to craft narcotics in a mortar and pestle, and you will need to use the spoiled meat and the narcoberries to craft the narcotics. With regards to the bolas and the other bits and pieces, let's see what else you will need to craft them. With normal arrows, you can craft them at level 10, and you will need normal arrows and narcotics to make the trank arrows. You'll also need a bola, so let's have a look at the bola. You will want to keep it steady as the Dillo will attack and run at you. Hold on a second, I just wanted to make sure that I had my trank arrows equipped on my bow, so you do want to make sure that you are using the trank arrows. Make sure of that, otherwise you will end up killing the Dillo. The bola can be crafted at level 9, and it requires stone and fiber for that. So very easy stuff to do. There is, as far as I know, a Dillo right there. The Dillo, as I said, is a carnivore, therefore it is aggressive and it will attack on sight. Now, it used to open up its attack with a spit attack that blinds you. It does still do that, but it does not use it as an opening attack. It is best to try and do this in daylight because it's easier to see them. However, as I said, this is your basic carnivore and it will help you with regards to farming meat, so you will want to get a couple of these. The Dilophosaurus is also a egg-laying dinosaur, meaning that if you will have a pair, it will lay eggs, so the female will lay eggs. You can, of course, group them together as one male and several females, and they will all lay eggs a lot quicker. And you can use the eggs for nourishment as well as for crafting kibbles, which will help you tame higher level dinos a lot quicker. So when looking for a Dilophosaurus, you do want to make sure that you are ready. It does help if you have a spyglass with you, as you can actually see the level of the creature that you are about to confront or tame. You don't necessarily need this as you are just starting out, so you may not have access to it. With regards to crafting the spyglass, you will need crystal for it, so sometimes crystal can be hard to obtain. There is my target, a 150 Dillo. And as I said, this is your basic carnivore. It will help with protecting you and hunting you. The way we're going to do this is you can either find a high spot and knock it out from there, but do bear in mind, once its torpor reaches or gets very high, it will want to run off, so you will end up chasing it. So the best way to do this is to run up to it with your bola and then swing it and hit it and trap it with the bola. I'm going to use the normal bow because this is what you will have access to. Notice that if I hit the head, I do a lot more damage to the Dillo, so you will want to go for probably 2 headshots with the bow. The crossbow will do a lot more damage, so do bear that in mind. And then probably the rest of the shots as body shots. Once it is down, make sure you do not hit it anymore, as it will affect the taming effectiveness and you will get fewer levels on it once it's fully tamed. Make sure that the area is clear of any danger. You do not want to be attacked whilst you are in the creature's inventory, and then just put the raw meat in its inventory. Normally a stack of 20 or 2 stacks of 20 tends to be enough. You will also need some narco berries. You get them by harvesting the plants around, and the narco berries are used to keep the creature knocked out whilst it is being tamed. As it starts consuming the food that you put in its inventory, in this case the raw meat, the taming bar will go up, and I suggest that you be vigilant. Make sure that there are no other creatures around you. You might want to have a pike and a bow with normal stone arrows to protect your tame. Also, as this will probably be the first and most basic carnivore in the game, you might want to tame a pack of these. They are quite good in a pack. Don't get me wrong, they're nothing special, but they will help you with gathering meat and hide, which are very, very important. A pack of these can help you take out a dodo quite quickly. They will also harvest the creature and obviously consume whatever is in their inventory when they need it. This is going to be one of those videos that I'm not going to cut anything, just to kind of show you how things go, as this is a guide intended for players that are just starting out in the game. The Dilophosaurus tend to tame mighty quick in the game, as do the dodos, but from time to time you may need to pop a few narco berries in its inventory, and the way you make it use them up or consume them is by hovering your mouse or selecting the narco berry and then pressing the button or key that is for feeding it. You will be force feeding it the narco berries, which will raise the creature's torpor, and it needs to remain knocked out for the entire duration of the taming process. You do not want to force feed it the food, and by food I am referring to the meat, as it will take its feeds as and when it needs it. If you try and force feed it the meat, you won't really do much of anything. You'll just fill up its hunger, and it does not affect the taming effectiveness or taming speed, and it will actually make it longer because the creature does need to lose food in order to feed itself. As you can see right here, we are nearly halfway tamed with this Dilophosaurus. A good thing to also do is to listen out to your environment. Most often you will be able to hear the creatures around you, and once you get used to the game, you will more often know what creature's coming towards you by the sound it makes, as well as by the sound of the footsteps. When I said by the sound the creature makes, certain creatures will make sounds passively before they become aggressive, so you will be able to know those cues and you'll be able to tell what creature is coming up on you. So do listen out to the environment. While I'm on the topic, for any creature in the game that is tameable or breedable, you will want to download Dododex. It is a mobile app that you can find both for the iOS devices as well as Android devices, and it will tell you what you need to tame a creature depending on the level of the creature that you're taming, and so on. It also helps you with breeding should you choose to breed dinos for better stats, which is also a good feature in the game. Again, it will tell you everything that you need to do. It is definitely an app worth having at hand, and it is most handy with regards to playing this game and knowing stuff about the creatures that you want to tame or breed. Definitely recommend it to anyone playing Ark Survival Evolved. Now, in my case, for the purposes of this video and illustrating how things are done, I have the taming speed turned up slightly, so I am on a 2x taming speed. I am using the single player, and obviously this is to show the new players how things work in the game. On official servers, if you are on a 1x taming speed, it will be a bit longer. I would say it's twice as long, but you should still be able to tame the Dillo without any narcotics. Once the Dilophosaur has been tamed, you can give it a name should you choose to, and you can use the whistle commands to give commands to your Dillo. This is, as I said, a carnivore. It is an attack dinosaur. It is not very powerful, so do make sure that you don't put it up against powerful dinosaurs, as it will lose out quite quickly. With regards to investing points, when it levels up, you might want to level up in the creature's health. It is very important because it does not have a lot of health, and if you're going to use this as a hunting partner, then that will definitely come in handy, as it will take damage from the creatures that it will be attacking. It is very efficient as a pack. It does not have any bonus as a pack, but having multiple Dilophosaurs on your side taking out the prey will make a big difference, and also reduce the chances of losing dinos, or in this case Dilophosaurs. Also important to note here is that once the Dilophosaurus have taken out a creature, they will harvest that creature and they will get meat and hide, or keratin and chitin as well, depending on what creature they have killed. But you can also disable the harvesting behavior from the creature's radial wheel. That is it for this video, folks. I do hope that you have enjoyed it and found it useful and informative. If you have, please don't forget to support me in the channel by hitting that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're new and haven't already for more similar content from myself. And if you have just subscribed, why not check out some of my other videos and guides here on this channel? Who knows, you might just enjoy them. And don't forget to hit that bell icon so that you get notified when I upload new videos and content to the channel. Also, for those interested, you can always find me on the Sethtopia Discord. Links to this, of course, you can find down below in the video's description, as well as in a pinned comment from myself. Until next time, stay safe, folks.